Shalom, everybody. Rabbi Edelstein here with this week's installment of Rabbi E in 3, brought to you as always by MEOR DC. You're thinking, where are you, Rabbi E? Where am I? I don't know. I woke up. No, I'm in the back of the Gelman Starbucks, the place, my beloved Gelman Starbucks, my office on campus, my hangout place on campus at GW University. But I'm in the back of the Starbucks now where people use the facilities or the water fountain. So you see people walking back and forth. That's where they are. That's where I am. You said, why am I here today? Well, I wasn't that inspired last night. I didn't want to do a video by rote. But I woke up this morning and I said, how on the portion of Lech, which is this week's Torah portion, how can I not communicate with you and say something? Because Lech lays out the foundations of our Jewish people, of our people, but also, even more so, the spiritual paradigm of every spiritual journey, the paradigm of every spiritual journey in life, really of our mission as individuals and Jews. So how can I just let this Shabbos go without addressing you? So here I am. Welcome to the back of Starbucks. Okay, God says to Abraham, the first words God says to the first Jew of all time, or the progenitor, or father of the Jewish people, Lech lecha, go. Lecha means for yourself. Me'artzecha, from your land, from your birthplace, and from the house of your father, to the land that I will show you. And there you'll become, I'll make you great, God says, and you shall be a blessing, and all the families of the earth shall be blessed through you. Incredible words and verses on the historical level of the beginning of the Jewish people, really. Or you could, right? And Abraham had already been serving God, teaching about God, though God hadn't communicated to him before this point. But he had been teaching about God, but now there was a new level of his mission. Okay, so it has that level of importance. But for us individually, it's a roadmap, no pun intended, a paradigm of spiritual journeys. What do I mean? And of the Jewish mission in the world. Because the first word is lech, go, move. Can't stay still. I don't mean frenetic energy. You have to move. You can't just stay where you are. And maybe frenetic is good too, for me anyway. But you got to move. Lech lecha. That's the foundation of really what it means to be a Jew. Always moving, always growing, always looking to go beyond our comfort zone. And so I said that's where we're beyond our comfort zone here today. Lech lecha, God says, it's for your benefit. Now, not in a selfish way, because the rest of the verse goes on to say you'll be a blessing to the world. But here's the point: by growing spiritually, by seizing on our mission of constant spiritual growth, we will end up being a blessing to those around us, to the world at large, both collectively, the Jewish people, hopefully, and we have been, and individually, but it'll also be good for ourselves, because that's our own individual, unique, every one of us, a unique mission in the world to bring out that great spiritual potential, bring it out into actuality that we all have. So it's a blessing for us and a blessing for the world when we seize on to the vision of Lech lecha, go. Even the word in Hebrew for Jewish law, halakha, is the same root, to go, to move, to always be growing. Now, Shabbos is a rest time in that growth, in a sense, although it's a day of inner growth. Not staying still on Shabbos. We're elevating ourselves, not in the same way. It's a different arena of that, for that. But in any case, keep going, Lech lecha, be a blessing to this world, and it'll be a blessing for yourself too. Have a good Shabbos.